welcome to Hot Moon Financial. I am Mel O, your certified financial planner, and I'm going to talk about the difference between getting a line and a loan from a bank, okay? So a lot of people are going, what the hell is a line? I've never even heard of that. Valid point, okay? So let's start with the easy one. Let's talk about loans. So when you do a loan, there's a lot of different types of loans, but we're just going to focus on two of them. There's an unsecured loan and then there's a secured loan, okay? An unsecured loan is usually referred to as a signature loan, which basically means that the only thing that the bank has to make sure that you're going to pay them back is your signature, okay? So that is considered an unsecured loan, all right? Then there is a secured loan, which is typically secured with an item like a car or a motorcycle that they can take from you. Okay, that's why it's called a secured loan. So how loans work is that you have a set maturity. So the loan is going to have a 5-year maturity. You buy a motorcycle and it has a 5-year maturity and your payments are $212 a month. Okay, so every single month you are going to pay $212 for the next 5 years until your motorcycle is paid off. Okay, the interest rate's not going to fluctuate. Your payment's not going to change. When you're done with it, you're done with it, and your motorcycle's yours and you ride off into the sunset, okay? A line of credit works a little bit differently. So lines of credit can also be secured or unsecured. But we're going to talk about unsecured line of credits today, or just a signature line of credit. And how a line of credit works is this. Let's say that you have a line of credit with $10,000 availability, okay? You go out and you buy something for $2,000, all right? And then you pay off the $2,000, and that $2,000 becomes available for you to draw from in the future, okay? So it's considered a revolving line of credit, meaning that you can pay off and continue to draw from whatever the limit is, pay off, etc. Lines of credits, if they're personal lines of credits, typically have a 10-year shelf life, and then after that, the bank reevaluates to see if they still like you or not. Another form of revolving lines of credit is a credit card. It works a little different than a line of credit, but the premise is the same. You know, you shop, you pay it down, then you can go shop some more, etc., etc. Now, a lot of people go, which, should I get? Should I get a line or should I get a loan? Well, it depends on what you need, okay? If you have an object that your desire is to pay off the object, a loan is going to be probably, most cases, your best bet. You have a set payment, you know exactly when that item is going to be paid off, and it's going to be yours, okay? Line of credit would be if you know that you're going to be in a situation where you're going to constantly need to pull things down over and over again and pay them back, just as you would a credit card, except for typically bigger items or things like cash flow, things like that you would need. So that's really the difference between a line and a loan. And you might think, well, so a line of credit is revolving and the interest rate changes. I forgot to mention that. That's kind of like the key point. As interest rates change, your line of credit interest rate also changes. So if you are in a raising rate environment like we are now, your line of credit interest rate could change every couple months, okay? If you're in an environment where the interest rates are going down, it is possible that your line of credit payment could go down. So you might think, well, why the hell would I ever get a line of credit if the interest rate fluctuates? Again, it depends on what you need. If you need it revolving, a line of credit is going to be your best bet. Just be very cognizant of the fact that as interest rate changes, that means that your payments can change also. That's the defining factor. So if you guys have any questions on that, you can go ahead and hit me up at mel@hotmoonfinancial or hit me up on Twitter at melrocksmoney. And remember, life is unpredictable. Budget for the fun stuff and live today because you never know what's coming down the pipe. You guys have a good weekend. Go see a good rock band for me. Rock on.